Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, Aden Duale has been told that he should have table manners
between us and the Somali community, because we have nothing against them. They are part of Kenya, and they too are telling us they are suffering just like the rest of Kenyans. And doesn't mean because Aden Duale is eating, the Somali community are eating. They are also complaining of marginalization. They are complaining of bad economic times. In fact, the Somali community, more than any other, has really borne the brunt of extrajudicial killings.
Now, this is a growing tendency of other politicians, or most politicians, who, when they want power, they go to the people. The moment they benefit, they forget the people. So whenever they have some challenges, they will always go back to the people so that the people can riot, can cause demos on their behalf. So this is exactly what Rigathi Gachagua is saying. I'm not sure if Rigathi Gachagua is also using the same strategies, but if I look at all politicians, I say 100% of politicians use that strategy. So in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I want us to focus on Rigathi Gachagua's statement. Duale has been told to eat with respect. So before we get further on this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, kindly support the work we do on this channel by liking this video, subscribe to our channel if you are not subscribed before, and to our existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. If I may take you to an example of Moses Wetangula, Musalia Mudavadi. You know, the main reason why George Natembeya has been winning the hearts of majority of lawyers is because he has successfully convinced these people that Moses Wetangula, Mudavadi are eating on their behalf. I agree with George Natembeya on that part, and I also agree with Rigathi Gachagua when he says that Duale is eating alone, not on behalf of the community. The Somali community, if other Kenyans are suffering, then they are also suffering just like other Kenyans when it comes to issues of, taxations, high cost of living, escalating prices. They are also bearing the same brand. So when Duale decides that, because Rigathi Gachagua talked about verification of ID, which is also a Kenyan concern, by the way, despite the fact that William Ruto decided to make it easy for the Somali to access IDs, people did not receive that move positively. Some people argued that this is a move, this is a political statement being made so that William Ruto can actually climb the ladder. There was also another argument somewhere. Someone was saying, what if this is just a temporary solution for these people to acquire votes and vote for the government, and then thereafter that strategy be stopped? These kind of things can actually take place, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get back to Duale and Rigathi. You know, Duale, just like Murkomen and Kindiki, have warned Rigathi Gachagua he might be arrested.
Sasa mtu aliserve one term, hata half term, akakuja bunge kama tu huyu mjumbe akesesi. Unajua Mungu anaweza kukubariki na Mungu ndio hutoa uongozi. Sasa yeye akakuja akaanza fujo. Mimi nikamwambia, wewe mtu yangu, hii kitu imekalia, iko mtu alikalia na William Ruto na aliteseka, lakini mwishowe akafika mahali alikuwa anataka. Wewe kaa kama Kibaki, kaa kama Uhuru, kaa kama Ruto, kaa kama Moi, wewe utakuwa siku moja. Tena uko na bahati, mimi nimekaa bunge miaka 20 sijakuwa vice president.
Of course, in the video I shared, Rigathi also responded to all of these people. In fact, telling them, you can go ahead and arrest me. I mean, that is according to Rigathi Gachagua. But Rigathi knows very well that if he is arrested, there are people who are going to riot. I think that is the expectation of Rigathi. People will riot, and I can say because of that reason, then Rigathi shall have gotten the defense of his supporters. So the supporters of Rigathi wanaweza amua msaidie pia yeye, just like any other politician. The only person whom I think does not use that kind of strategy ni Maraga. Maraga at least amekuja differently kidogo. Not like people go to their community na wanalia kwa community yao kwamba community ABCD. Of course someone will argue that charity begins at home. You must start from base yako, na base yako ni kule kwenu. Kule kwenu kama vile if you're a Luya person from Bungoma, you start from Bungoma then proceed to the other counties. Maybe someone will argue that way, but of course that is the case. Even if that is the case, ladies and gentlemen, but the statement from Rigathi, to me, I think I agree. When Duale is full, it doesn't mean that all Somali people are satisfied. They are not, ladies and gentlemen.
He can be brought to order. So I found a member of parliament from Mandera there in parliament, making a lot of noise, saying that I'm against the people of Mandera. I have nothing against the people of Mandera, and he should not drag the people of Mandera into the challenges William Ruto is facing with the American people. Nowhere did anybody say that the people of Mandera have committed any crime against anybody. What we said is that the Americans are saying William Ruto met some bad people in Mandera. If you meet bad people in Mandera, it does not mean that the people of Mandera are party to the meeting that you had. So I also saw the senator trying to say that we have a problem with the Somali community because we are asking that William Ruto be held to account. Nobody has any problem against any community. The Somalis are part of Kenya, and they are a very serious community that has done a lot in the transformation of our country and the economic development of our nation. They are very serious drivers of our economy. They are very aggressive in business. So the senator of Mandera, don't drag the Somali community into the challenges facing William Ruto. It's William Ruto who is being told to account by the Americans for his activities with the terrorist organizations. The people of Mandera, the Somali community, are innocent and have nothing to do with it. And by the way, I want to tell the politicians there in northern Kenya, if you want to defend William Ruto, defend him. But don't try to create a wedge between us and the Somali community, because we have nothing against them. They are part of Kenya, and they too are telling us they are suffering just like the rest of Kenyans. And doesn't mean because Aden Duale is eating, the Somali community are eating. They are also complaining of marginalization. They are complaining of bad economic times. In fact, the Somali community, more than any other, has really borne the brunt of extrajudicial killings and forced disappearances for a long time. So let nobody try to create a wedge between those opposed to William Ruto and communities. Let William Ruto answer the Americans for what he has done and what he has not done.
So just go below in the comment section and tell us what to think about the statement from Duale. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.